zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. There he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marking at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, down the throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Caught over the middle. It's Willis. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. He'll throw on 3rd down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Orange will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air, it's Aguilar. Makes the catch. It's Bishop. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. They get to him as he throws. He's got it. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Bishop. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half.
That's the end of the first half.
The Vols will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Touchdown, Tennessee. The defense putting points on the board.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
Syracuse 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And wings it incomplete.
And this is really the story of the game. This offense has no chance in the passing game because they cannot protect the quarterback. All game long, he's been under duress. You got to give the defense a ton of credit.
Lofts one hot. Makes the catch down the right side. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. On the run, it's Willis. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to earn a run and pass on the next snap.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This drive will open from the 15. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Vols want to pick up the tempo.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the 2nd half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Catch on 3rd down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a 1st down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is...
He's going to let it go. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Fires to the wideout. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Lost to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And the Volunteers will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable.
Oh, the ball squirts out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun, looking for a man. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Forced out of the pocket. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, passing.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Vols will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks. They keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So here is the Tennessee offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
On the run, still looking. Sales went into the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Intercepted. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch.
Purdy on the Jets. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Nixon. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Offense in a bunch formation. Finds his man. It's Ross Simmons. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Going to swing it on second down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Quarterback reeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them.
The end of the third quarter with the score, Tennessee 21, Syracuse 6.
Syracuse going for it on fourth down as we open the final period. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving the stadium with an L.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. That's caught. It's Staley. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Vols racing to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Quick strike complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They have given it up on all 3 of their previous fourth down tries. Can they keep the drive alive here? Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub salt in the wound, right? You got the lead, multiple possessions, you're looking really, really good. You're late in the ball game, and you go for it again. So you're just trying to, listen, it's their job to stop you. I like the offense doing what they do. Forget you, defense. Get a stop. That's your job, and you did it.
Bring in the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pulls it in, it's Gibb. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Volunteers! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
Fielded in the end zone. It's James. And the returner will be knocked down. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Sweet cut there. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The offense in hurry-up mode. On 4th down, going to the air. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points, and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jefferson. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Volunteers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Vol!
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense just didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
He'll do it himself. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Collins. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. The give as they work on that clock. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And his first pass is incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that patch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Looking for a huge play. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air on first down. He's got an open man. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing it.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Volunteers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Wants to throw again. He rifles one deep down the middle. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
13.
Fielded in the end zone, it's James. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
This might be an opportunity, too, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. Wants to throw. It's Collins. He's going to take off. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The inside handoff. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Picked off. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31. This offense has it with really good field position. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. Basic connection. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. A first down run in the red zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Syracuse, 13.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And after this play, the cake will be baked. He's going up top here late in the game. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he's going to go down as time has run out. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want.